I'm back again as we prepare for Giving Tuesday, and I'm standing in front of Kim's Corner. This was a room that was specifically designed to reflect her love for children and her love for reading and the desire she had to share her love with them. And that's what this library is about. It is PitCare's desire in her honor to be able to share our love of Christ with the community that we live in and the community that we serve, and to be able to be His light to them. And so as we talk about in this final video before our fundraiser, I want to talk to you about your life. You know, most of you are like me. Our basic needs are met. I don't worry on a regular basis about my housing, my food, my clothing. Things might get tight from time to time, but our needs are met. And most of the time, our needs are met to excess. We not only have our needs, but we have so much more. And those blessings that God has given us are extended down to our children. I mean, think about your children. They have every advantage. They have the advantage of good health care. They have the advantage of good education. They have the advantage of having parents who take them, sign them up for all kinds of extracurricular events, pay for them, take them there. They have parents who are deeply concerned about their education. You know, for people in the groups that we live in, high school graduation is demanded. And as parents, we will devote any resource necessary to make sure that happens. And college is expected. And as our kids walk down this path, we are there to guide them. And sometimes we're there to push them to keep them moving in the right direction so they can accomplish their goals. That's common for us. That's how we live. Now I want to ask you to put yourself in the place of a parent who lives in poverty. It's significantly different. Most parents in poverty cannot supply even the basic needs for their family. They come to depend on government to supply them with things like their housing and their food. They depend on charities to come along and help with some of the other necessities of life. And when you're in those kinds of circumstances, things like education get lost. Kids typically get bused to underfunded, overcrowded schools. As they try to do their homework, and especially as they get into the upper grades, parents find themselves unable to help them. And they don't have the resources to hire a tutor or take them to a learning center. And so education plays a very small role in the community of poverty. And that's why PitCare is here. That's why we have the Kim Parsons Library and Community Center. We feel called by God to help provide for parents in poverty things they cannot provide for themselves or their children. I mean, think about this library. Children come here and there's so much more here than just recreational reading. This is a full academic library that can help them in their schoolwork. There are people here who can help their children in their schoolwork. We have mentors who can come alongside these children and give them the push that is needed, can offer them guidance, can keep them moving on the right track. We exist, and this library exists to make a difference in the lives of people. And what I want to convey to you today is that as our partners, you can make a difference. You don't understand what it means to have a place where children can come and sit down on a computer with internet, with having the world at their fingertips, being able to complete assignments like every other student does. To have a place that is safe and comforting, where people care. It is this kind of influence that changes lives, and that's what we believe God calls us to do. To use the resources that He has given us to change lives. You can make a difference. This Tuesday, December 1st, is Giving Tuesday. And what I'm asking you to do is consider what God has done for you in your life. And we're asking you, will you give of your excess to help change the life of someone who has nothing? Our goal is to raise $20,000 for the programming and staffing of the library throughout the next year. A very generous donor has already given us a $7,500 challenge grant, which means that on Giving Tuesday, as you give your money, every dollar is matched, dollar for dollar, up to $7,500. That makes our $20,000 goal easily accessible. But the question is, will you help us? Will you partner with us in this effort? Will you choose to make a difference? On Giving Tuesday, you can go to our website, www.pitcare.org, or you can go to our Facebook page. And there you will find links that will tell you how to give. And I'm asking you, I'm pleading with you, for the sake of people who have nothing, will you choose to make a difference? Will you give generously toward the work that is going on here? You can make a difference. Together, we can change lives. Will you help? God bless.